All right. Hello, YouTube. This is Nite of Misfortune, bringing you another episode of our Dungeons & Dragons campaign. This is our second session, but technically it's our 32nd session because we decided to stream last time. Last time we had a couple of issues with our camera, which looks like it's working now. As you can see, we are sponsored by our local beer brewing company. If you would like to sponsor us in other ways, you can contact me at... I'm not going to give away my phone number, but you can send me a message on Twitch. That'll be fine.
If you're looking for product testing for cannabis, you can do that too.
There we go. I am your dungeon master, Dimitri, otherwise known as Nite of Misfortune, and we're going to go quickly around the table in the counterclockwise direction because last time I realized I threw Abby under the bus. She gave it last time just for reference. She gave me like a deer in the headlights look. And I guess we're going clockwise anyway.
We're ready this time, guys.
I was not prepared.
Alrighty, well, I'm Nick, and I play Don Thundermeadow, the Sylvari Sorcerer.
There we go.
I'm Ruby. I play Kaylin, the Tiefling Cleric.
I'm David. I play the Halfling Monk.
Hi, I'm Blake. I play Bloom, the Forest Gnome Rogue.
Hi, I'm Chris. I play the Woods Elf Ranger.
Hi, I'm Abby. I play Drae'ir Moonglare, who is a Haon sorcerer. All
right, thank you. So we have a main tradition that we do, but before we get to that, we're going to start a new thing we're going to be doing. We're going to roll to see who does the recap of the last session. So let's see. Let's give us the rolls.
Do we all roll now, or do we keep the roll from the...
Yeah, roll right now.
Are we rolling on here?
Yeah, you can roll on
there. This is dangerous.
Oh, you guys are
Oh!
Wait, who's got one?
We all rolled really low. I did it.
I got the
Oh
net
no,
one.
except for you two.
Yeah, not it.
I'm getting my nat ones out of the way.
Oh, you got the one?
I got the ones.
There you go. Does that mean 2 times in a row?
Well, now we don't need to correct the person who's doing the main.
Actually, I'll be following along with my notes to make sure it's accurate.
Please do. Keep me accountable.
I have a whole page. I don't know how.
Fact check.
All right. So, I believe, if I remember correctly, last time on Dice of Misfortune.
Disfortunate dice.
Yes, we had a little bit of misfortune with our camera, actually, but not part of the story. So, last time we woke up from our long rests of slumber and headed towards an orc encampment, or what we thought might have been an orc encampment. As we got to an open field, we looked up, and cresting above the hills, we saw near 100 orcs just charging down at us like a scene from Mulan. As they got closer to us, a hooded, white-robed figure. I just realized how bad that sounds in today's climate. There was a small person wearing a white cloak with gold trim on it and stuff. They came.
That's even worse. That means they're showing off their status.
We're like Lord of the Rings, then.
Yeah. So, anyways, they appeared suddenly and basically molded the earth around all of these orcs and kind of trapped them all. Still alive, buried them alive. And as this figure turned us, we deduced that it was a halfling female that we think was one of the 5 heroes from the pre-calamity, who last we heard was the head of the White Sages. So after that happened, there was a big push of magic that we felt pressing from behind the hill. And from there, the figure left. We headed towards that push of magic. Varys overgrew a bunch of the earth around the orcs, did a bunch of plant growth, and kind of gave them a really terrible way to die. And we ended up finding an orc encampment and found the prisoner, who was the Prince Zior, who was the Prince of the Shen Empire. Yes, the cat people. After rescuing him and scouring the camp that was left untouched, which is strange for orcs, he said that they had found something in the nearby cave that made them flee. So we decided, as all good adventurers do, we decided to investigate the cave, where we found some portal void-like things and some weird void creature that had a bunch of spikes and all sorts of weird stuff. After a little bit of battling, and near death, we made it out. We tested a bunch of different kind of magics and realized that certain schools of magic, 4 of them to be exact, didn't seem to work like they usually do. The other 4 seemed to work without fail, but these 4 seem to have some issues. And so we discovered a bunch of portals above us in the sky. We fled as fast as we could back to where we had slept the night before, where we left off attempting to long rest. I think those are the main details.
You said portals in the sky, and I started thinking portals in the sky.
There you go. There you go. Now you're thinking with portals.
So we got a new theme song?
Sure.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Awesome. Yeah. So now on to our main tradition. David is going
Like,
to
since you wanted to pull it.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going to do it.
Yeah.
They can see it, but it's like glare
the
glare
right side?
galore.
Ooh, look at that glare.
All right, we have. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. And you are loved.
Aww.
So cute. Bloom loves that.
Someone dying today.
It's the sweetest one we've ever had.
Great.
No, I
can
didn't
feel it.
pull it.
I can feel it.
Does
Should
it
we
make
do-
a difference now that you're a different character?
Yeah, maybe it does.
We'll see.
Should we do who does the recap? Who's the card?
That's
What?
what I was going to do, but she requested to pull it.
No.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
No.
No, no.
No, you got a good one.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to
The
get
card is invalid.
No, I like the second part of
Because I
it.
was trying
Keeping
to think, I was like, how do I not?
This
pull
one's
it?
gonna say.
You are loved. Well, I guess I'm not anymore.
Well,
No.
It's invalid.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
So did we want
So we left off as you were making your way back to Doricree, which is the capital of the Shen Empire, and you decided to break for the day because you were all exhausted from your previous encounter, and you have went to sleep in the thicket that Varys has created the day before. So during the night, you guys have various dreams. Kaylin, you dream of the tree again. And you see the same picture you saw during the day that I described last session, but just for reference, you again see this great tree with 5 main branches from what it looks like, and 2 of these branches are aflame. And again, this tree sits on a waterfall. This waterfall seems to be positioned in the middle of this void filled with stars, what it looks like. And the waterfall just drops off into darkness. However, you do notice something different. For a brief moment, you notice kind of like a flash like you experienced in the cave the day before, except it kind of flashes and you see almost a mirror image of the tree on the other side. So if you have the tree here and the water going down, you see it go in the opposite direction with it kind of meeting here. That makes sense. So like if this is the tree with my hand with 5 branches, it would be in the water going down. And the tree, it's a brief period that just fraction of a second that you see this, but the branches seem to be intact on this mirror image. And Varys, you see another dream that you have seen before, and it's basically the repeat of your previous dream, which I don't think you've disclosed to anybody, so I'm not going to repeat what it was. Yes, the one you've experienced when I passed out the card to you. And you guys otherwise wake up in the morning, safe and sound. Nobody has disturbed you.
Okay.
You gain full rest. However, you only regain 1 level of exhaustion. So if you had 2, you still have 1.
So this is Sunday, right?
This is, I believe, Sunday, because yesterday was Moon Day, right?
Yep. All right. So, as Dawn wakes up, she kind of sits up in her bedroll, turns behind her, places her hand on like her pillow, and just casts light and does the brightest, bluest light that she can make.
Nice.
Oh, it's too early for that. Dawn.
Yes, Barrett?
Oh, nothing.
It's-
Sorry, I just didn't sleep well again last night.
Why is that?
Keep having that dream.
That dream?
Yeah, that one dream. I keep having bad dreams.
Oh, maybe a little less gather side would do you some good.
Doubtful.
Yeah, well, it might help now.
Maybe I can come up with a concoction to help you sleep better.
What do you have in mind?
Can I roll a nature check to suggest some herbs to him? That we
An
can find?
actual good answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those times where your character knows more than you.
Ah,
do.
yes, Nightshade.
Does my lucky count towards, let's say, for example, nature checks?
Doesn't it? What does your lucky say?
Yeah, does it say?
It's basically on a 1 or on a crit fail you can re-roll,
Oh.
Yeah, so I think
but I don't know the exact. When
to
you
me,
roll
lucky has always been very OP.
attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, and you must use.
It's an ability check, so technically you get it. Yeah.
Okay, I got another 2, so a 7.
So what do you suggest?
Poison ivy.
Some
Hera.
mushrooms, some nightshade. What?
You suggest Hera.
Oh yeah. I think we can find some Hera, maybe.
Does Varys know what Hera is?
Nature check.
He would have to, right?
I would.
As a ranger. As a
Advantage,
ranger-
maybe?
Sure, advantage.
Oof, guys.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, I'm assuming he's gonna pass that one.
Well,
So that's a
what did you
7
get?
or a 15. Or no, 25.
25.
Oh my god, math. Sorry,
It's a big
folks.
difference there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, your modifier is
like-
-4?
So that's actually a crit. Yeah, so you know that it's a very powerful psychedelic drug.
Vico, I appreciate the suggestion, but I don't dabble in those things.
I've always heard that Hera was good for sleeping. Is that not right?
I'm sure it puts a lot of people to deep sleep.
So why aren't you doing it? What do I not know?
You don't know what Hera is?
I mean, I've read about it.
It's a pretty powerful.
I'm using this moment to learn.
Best
you.
way I can put it is, it's a very powerful substance that people can abuse, that they use to alter their state of mind in a negative way.
Oh, I was going to say you had me until the negative.
Right. It really it harms their psychological being as well as their physical self. You don't need to do Hera, kids.
Bloom wakes up. Good morning.
Oh, morning, Bloom.
How are you?
I'm alright.
Oh,
What time in the morning?
okay. Sorry.
Break it down.
Oh, no, it's nothing you did. I just didn't sleep very well again.
Oh, okay.
Varys, take an inspiration point. And because this is the first time, well, I gave inspiration points last session, but I don't think I've explained how inspiration points work in my games. In my games, inspiration is a little bit easier to come by, and players can have more than one, and they can spend up to 3 inspiration points. They can spend 3 inspiration points to re-roll any roll they want, 2 inspiration points to have advantage on a roll, and at the end of the session, all the inspiration points have to be converted to experience points. At 1 inspiration equals 10 times your level of experience points. So, all right.
Which will now be 90 for.
Yeah, 90
all of
because
us?
we're level 9. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Dreyer would be the last to stir.
All right.
And
So far, this is just you, basically.
Is it just me?
Yeah. You're just playing yourself. Last to stir. Last to wake up.
Yes, I
So-
am playing myself.
overnight, Varys is going to raise Ted.
Okay.
Dreyer is less excited about Ted.
And for those of you listening, Ted is Varys's favorite companion. Ted is a bear.
Pico's gonna
Is he a
go
brown
outside
bear
and
or
do
black?
some
He is a black
stretches.
bear.
He's a black.
It's
Pico,
Did we ever take the cart from the orc encampment? Did we take
We
it back
did.
with us?
Did we find one?
We
Yes,
found one. I
we
don't remember if
found
we took it
We
with
did
us.
find one,
We did
but
take
we
it.
did not. Did we?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm not.
So I did want to say also last time I was kind of preoccupied with some streaming stuff, so I did make a few DM mistakes, and one of which is missing one item that the party would have looted from the mage at the tower.
A magic card.
And here we go. So you guys found the bone staff.
I can read it.
Nick, would you like to read this?
Sure, I'll read it and then I'll show it to the thing. The bone staff, +1. This staff has 5 charges. You may use charges as follows. 2 charges as an action to cast Animate Dead. 4 charges as an action to cast Create Undead. And it regains 1 charge at midnight.
Oh,
I don't know how well that can actually be seen.
As Nick is breaking the 4th wall, Varys is going to snatch it out of 4th wall hands.
Does Varys try to
Whatever
tree
this
stride
is.
today?
Yeah, right. No. Varys is giving up on that.
So, guys, I had another dream about that tree.
What tree?
Same. What tree?
And I dig around in my backpack and rummage for a moment, and I bring out, and it's like, this tree. I bring out the
Don't you have an actual painting?
painting of the tree.
Do I recognize the tree?
No, like an IRL
Oh, somewhere. He had a thing.
painting.
Make
No.
wisdom check.
DM
For what?
Yes.
Should we- do we
She
need to
hasn't
update our
shown it
thing?
to me, so I
Our
was seeing
initiative
if I
tracker?
recognize the tree
Why?
for whatever
Efficiency
reason.
went up.
Oh,
And
it's
hit
not.
points.
I just put it out.
Oh,
It's not in any particular order.
No, I mean, like
Oh,
our
yeah,
numbers
yeah,
went
yeah,
up.
yeah.
19, unnatural.
19 unnatural?
Yeah.
No, you have not seen anything like this.
All right. Oh, that's weird looking.
Let me see if I can pull up an image of this actually.
Was it wisdom your wall?
Yes. Oh, is this the first time you've seen it?
Yeah, I think this is the first time Bloom has seen it as well. So I'm gonna roll.
Did I ever give you all an image of this, or did I just show it to you on
You
my
just
computer?
showed it to
Yeah,
us.
you showed us something.
I need to send it on Discord as well. I don't have it on this computer.
I think that.
We changed.
Yep, your PP goes up.
Oh yeah, my key save went up too.
I'm sorry, that was so delayed.
Oh,
Keep giving up. Okay.
So, yeah, I've been getting, like, these visions of this tree, and I think it's somehow related to Lunatari, but I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, I mean, when we got our, like, it's burning, right?
Yes. Two branches are burning.
But like or the painting, I got it with the burning, right?
No, you just described the tree itself. You didn't
Okay,
describe
so-
the burning when you were getting the commission.
Okay, so except I told her about this, but like my visions, like this branch has been burning, and I'm just pointing at one of the branches, and then I point at a second one, and I'm like, but now this one is burning too, and I don't know. I feel like maybe I get these visions whenever I'm around, whenever like something big magical happens or doesn't happen.
Wait, Kaylin, you had another vision last night?
Maybe you should try some of this hair.
No.
You said it alters the mind.
Negatively.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Negative.
I mean,
Is that?
okay.
I mean, are there any medicinal purposes to the harrow?
No.
No, apparently not.
Do
It's in clinical trials.
I
It's a scheduled substance.
do I think or know that there are any medicinal purposes to Hera?
Medicine check.
I'm glad I finally got this meta knowledge because I've known for so long.
I feel like you've heard about Hera before. I don't know.
We've heard about it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well,
yeah.
you've definitely heard about it.
Natural one.
You don't
Ooh,
know.
this is going great, guys.
I like all the ones we're rolling today. Going
Uh,
strong.
We're getting them out early.
I mean, I don't know. I've heard of some if you mix things correctly, sometimes it'll make.
Kaylin, take it from me. You start Hera, it leads you down the wrong path.
And like, how would you know?
He's a ranger.
I'm a ranger. I've seen things done. Some bad things happen to people.
I
on
thought
Hera.
we didn't.
seen
You know, I think
Wait.
I believe that coming from y'all.
Can we go back to
Yeah. I
And we
mean,
can't really go back to it. We don't know where it is.
Bika?
You know, Miko's got a point.
Okay, fine.
If only we could find the path to the tree.
Can we discuss the tree again? Something's kind of on the tip of my mind. Can you say it again? It's what's burning now?
there's a branch that was burning, and that was like when I first got the visions. The branch was burning, but now this other branch, and I'm just pointing to the two different branches on my painting. Now both of these branches are burning.
Was there anything else in your dream?
Well, this time there was kind of a weird flash, and then I saw like the tree, but it wasn't burning, but it was like the mirror image of the tree. It was weird.
Okay. I should think about it.
I wonder if there's a metaphor. I don't know what for.
So, wait,
For
two of
me-
you guys had your visions again? So, you had yours with the tree bears.
I
Biko,
have-
did you have yours again?
No.
Oh, I didn't have mine either.
Y'all are having visions?
It
Where
happened.
have you been?
You're like, we're the Millers. You guys
Traitor.
are having vision?
Where have you been?
Well, not with y'all.
It's happened like once before for all of us.
Not me.
Well, Bloom was here after that happened.
Give it some time.
We'll find you some hair and you can have visions.
Don, we're not doing Hera.
Oh, you're right.
You're such a party pooper.
No, this is not the type of party you want.
Biko pulled out a bottle of wine from the bag of holding. Yeah, you have to stay away from that negative stuff.
That's the type of party you want.
Well,
I have no vision.
I mean, we can still talk about it, but we need to get back to Dorothy, right? I mean, Ziora's still
Can
here.
we ask our cat friend if he had a vision or a dream?
You
He's
don't
a
like-
Oh yeah,
sham.
how's he doing?
He is feeling better. Like you see a little bit more pep in his step, but you still see like wounds on him, and you think he's a little slower than he normally would be.
Biko wants to examine his stone staff a little bit, just like, like if there's like a skeleton on it, or not a skull.
Yeah, there is a skull on it.
What kind of animal?
It seems to be some kind of animal with antlers.
So a
He's like a ram almost.
Okay. He's just looking at it because it's Biko.
Now, Biko, where'd you get that thing?
Biko fills you guys in on the details that the DM didn't give us yesterday.
I see.
Found it in the thing?
I think it was in the watchtower when we killed that one guy with the weird plant orb thing. The
Oh.
shaman guy. He dropped it.
Oh, I gotcha. So is this yours now, Biko?
Do we know what it does?
Yes.
It says
Well, like, do the characters know?
Yes.
I don't really care. I mean, I'm a running gun type. If y'all want me to take it, I'll take it. But I feel like it would maybe be better from a distance.
Well, I know Kaylin has her really, really cool staff.
Can I use it like a quarterstaff?
Yeah, you could.
Can anyone
So
cast
who
the charges
is-
from it?
Who is best with a staff?
A magical user would have to do that.
Magic user
Like
would be
either
be either me
sorcerer,
or
wizard,
or
So then one
warlock.
of you guys should
druid,
use
cleric,
it,
something.
obviously.
Probably not
Well, I
cleric.
already have my staff.
With like a
Maybe
dev
druid.
cleric or
That's
Yeah.
really
grave
cool,
cleric.
and I like
Oh,
my
so it
staff.
has to be a magic caster.
So one of
So
us
one of
probably.
us would have to do it.
Okay.
Well, this isn't really my thing. The dead stuff is kind of icky. I'd rather not.
I'm into it. But I don't think I can,
Well, why don't you try? Why don't you try using it and see what happens?
Okay.
Like right here?
What?
I mean, he can
Do you mind if I try turn on dead under there?
I do mind.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So
He started looking person to person,
y'all,
thinking.
y'all told me last time that Rob, he did stuff with the dead too, right?
Yeah, he
Like-
like to talk through them.
Okay,
So does he have a staff like this?
I don't think so.
No,
The
like-
staff he wanted was broken into 2 pieces,
Yeah,
I think.
there was a generic looking staff. It probably looks similar to mine, right? Similar enough.
No, it
Not a
wasn't big.
bone staff, yeah. Not ornate, not like decorated.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, if one of us magic users has to use it, I would say probably either Dreyer or me, but I don't know that.
Did someone get a book last time? I know you got a bunch of books.
I was
there,
reading it.
Was there anything about?
Oh, I forgot.
Hey, you did get a book.
Yes.
That's right.
Don,
Yes.
why don't we walk over here and you can teach me another word?
Actually,
She
I learned
was
something
talking.
extremely important last night.
But please interrupt her.
Men always interrupt women, even in D&D.
So, by the
Charisma.
It's
way,
so rude.
thank
I
you,
hate when women get
Caitlin, for lending me the book, written by Rob last night. I actually found out, so he wrote in the first chapter or so about how he believed that dragons had the true key to immortality. I don't know how important that is, but it might. I know y'all have been looking for this guy and talked about this guy a lot.
Do you think maybe that's why Sora's now gone?
Possibly,
Sora.
but
That's a good idea.
that is a great idea. But Don, why don't we walk over here for
So
a second?
clarification. He was talking about the true dragons. So dragonborn.
legendary dragons.
Yeah, they're the very rare ones.
Are you trying to insinuate that Sora wasn't a true dragon?
Well, no, she wasn't.
Thanks, God.
He was basically, the way he was writing it, he was admiring it, like he was studying it, and that's like the one case in nature where it's observed naturally, and it's like they've unlocked the immortality.
So they couldn't. It's not in Sora. They could have used.
No, not by what is said in the book. No.
Oh,
Don,
Who's Sora?
let's walk over here and you can teach me another word real quick.
Sure, yeah.
I don't care about this.
We can learn another word. What language today?
A little bit further.
Are you
I'm
guys
already-
okay?
I turned to
Hey, you can hear good,
I turned
right?
to Kayla and I'm just like, keep an eye out, please. And I walked with Varys.
Go with him. I mean, there's been some creepy stuff, and he's been acting weird, and he said some stuff about Rob before.
Yeah, but he always acts weird. Anyways, just keep an eye out.
Why are y'all
Yes.
so weird?
So I get far enough. I take Don far enough away from Dreyer, where Dreyer can't hear our conversation.
Blooms tries to sneak behind them. Can I roll
Yeah, stealth
Can I
check.
roll for stealth to see
Why
if I can hear them?
me?
Well, as a player,